Hey everyone, so today I wanted to try out JAX VAYNE. I've never played a JAX deck since he came out, but he seems like a perfect combination for VAYNE, especially since we got a lot of new Demacia cards that can equip for free, or at least benefit in some way from units being equipped. And JAX gives you access to so many different equipment. Yeah, so we got JAX, 2 mana 3/2. His origin is that you may put any weaponmaster cards into your deck during deck building, and then when you play him, you auto-equip the Light of Acacia. It's a 1 mana equipment that gives a unit quick attack, and if he's leveled, it also gives it overwhelm. And then once equipped allies have struck for 15 plus damage, which by the way he doesn't have to see, so he can level up in deck, he'll level up, and then whenever you attack you get +1/+1 for each equipped ally this round. And basically all of your allies are going to be equipped. Then we got VAYNE, 3 mana 3/4. When summoned or round start, you create a Tumble in hand, or if you already have one, reduce its cost by 1. Tumble is just a 3 mana slow speed spell, where you get to equip an ally with an equipment in hand that costs 2 or less, and it starts a free attack. And then once he's seen you attack 4 different times, he levels up, and then she'll start creating you a 0 cost Tumble in hand. Yeah, so the weaponmaster units that JAX allows you to run in the deck, the first one is Ionian Hookmaster. It's one of the best ones. It's just a 2 mana 1/1, but it'll allow you to improvise, so it equips itself with one of the pool of those like 10 randomized equipment I think it is. Maybe it's 8. And they vary in different stats and keywords, with things like Scout, Overwhelm, Quick Attack, Impact, stuff like that. We also have Piltover Castaway. It's a 3 mana 2/1, but it has a tune, so it kind of costs 2. And it'll do the same thing, it'll just improvise. You also have Combat Cook. When it's summoned, you improvise, and what's cool is that you actually forge it, which means whatever equipment you choose on him will actually get +1 attack and +1 health onto it, and it usually makes for like the best equipment to be swapping around and stuff. And so the new Demacia support cards we got with VAYNE, the first one is this Steadfast Elkin. The first time I see an ally equipped, granted tough, so this ends up being like pretty overstated in a way, because it basically is a 1 mana 2/3 once it sees you equip an ally. And so if you play this on 1, you can either play the Hookmaster on 2, and then it'll get the tough, or you can just play JAX, because JAX will auto-equip as well. We also have Faithful Wolfdog. This is an interesting card, I'm not like too sure how I feel about it, but basically if an ally died this round, it costs 2 less. I think it's actually pretty strong, because a lot of the problem is that you play like a Hookmaster or something like that, and then they can kill it, and then you're just kind of stuck for your turn against a lot of like PNZ decks and removal decks. But what I've been liking is being able to play like an Ionian Hookmaster or a JAX on like turn 3, and then even if they kill it, you can just play a Wolfdog for only 1 mana, and then once you play it, you can equip it with that equipment that unit that like probably had an equipment died with. And so you don't end up having to like waste attacks to like removal decks in a way, because you can constantly make sure you have units on board. And then I'm also running the Huntress and the Harpy, which I'll like talk about more in a bit. The one thing Demacia decks usually lack as well is draw. And what's cool is that the JAX like origin allows us to actually get some draw cards. The first one being Parts Made Whole. So Parts Made Whole, to play you discard 1 and then draw 2. And if you've discarded an equipment, you can summon an Acacian Mirage, which is a 3/2 unit. And so summoning a unit at burst speed is actually already pretty strong, on top of being able to draw 2, which Demacia like pretty desperately needs a lot of the time, so you don't run out of steam too easy. JAX also lets us run Entrancing Lure. It gives an ally a challenger this round, and if it's equipped, which is basically all of our units, you draw 1. And so the challenger can help us remove things, and so we also want to run more challengers, like we have the Dural from Darkin Aegis. Dural is very strong. It increases the cost of their spells while attacking by 2, making it very hard for them to like outplay our attacks or like stop us from killing their units. And then I mentioned the Widowed Huntress. This is a card I've been messing around with and experimenting with, and for 4 mana 3/3 doesn't seem too great, but because when you play it you can auto-equip an equipment for free, this always ends up being like a 4/4, let's say. Like if you equip the Darkin Aegis, this is a 4/4 with tough, making it like always trade up and usually getting 2 for 1. And if you have things like Quick Attack, it's really amazing. Even like Overwhelm, you could choose a really like low health target to get the maximum amount of damage through. So yeah, I just honestly been really liking this card. I think it's like a bit slept on right now. And then for some extra removal, we also have Fish Fight. An ally and an enemy strike each other, or an equipped ally strikes an enemy, then is unequipped. And so if you really wanted like fast speed interaction, because this is slow speed, you could run single combat. But I like the fact that Fish Fight also has the option of striking without the enemy striking back. Then we got the Blood Cursed Harpy. It's a really strong like finisher card. It has Scout by default, and again it has that same effect where it can equip for free. And so preferably you're going to get something like Quick Attack or Overwhelm onto it to take advantage of its multiple attacks. And it also has 2 lives because of its effect, which is pretty crazy. The first time I would die while equipped, you fully heal it and destroy the equipment instead of it. And then of course we got to top the deck off with some rallies. And yeah, that's basically the deck. The deck has a lot of ways to constantly outvalue your opponent on attacks, especially when you have Geralt, because they can't easily use spells to stop your attack or like use combat tricks. And then we can constantly put pressure on them by rallying and tumbling and just end up putting so much pressure out. JAX never really popped off for me today, but again, his region is just so strong enough with these Vayne cards to justify him in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, maybe even like the video, it would really help me out. And of course, if you have any questions about the deck, or want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Alright, Vayne Pantheon. Vayne Pantheon. I feel like I'd be pretty happy if I was the Pantheon player. But I guess we'll see. Maybe I keep Fish Fight. Yeah. Okay, so we play Castaway, and on 3, it'll give us mana back for Fish Fight if we don't already have it. We don't even have a turn 2 play, so we might not be able to even play anything on turn 2. And then we can Fish Fight their Vayne. Ooh. You can play JAX first too.
Whoa, this ain't just a lamb.
Is there even a reason to play this dude? Okay, I'm pretty sure he's trolling. Like, I don't know how I would kill that otherwise, so like, I'm glad he killed it. Now I can even like put this on Vayne or some shit. Oh, let's go. So quick attack. Honestly, we already have quick attack with that though, but this is 2 extra attack, and we do need 2 extra attack before we can like strike. I don't think I really need the toughness. I think I just want the quick attack.
But this was fun too.
So if he plays Vayne, we attack, and then we strike after the attack.
Monsters still lurking.
He has no mana to do anything but this. So he takes 4 damage. Then we kill this mother trucker. Yeah, this just strikes. You're dead, son. This isn't equipped for free. It has to see something. There's not even really a point to play another Vayne. Yeah, I'm pretty glad he killed that thing. No, I messed up. I should have played the 1-drop first. Combat real. Yeah, I should have went wide with the I have like no real reason to hold on to 1 mana. I can still play it, maybe equip next turn. Oh, maybe he was like trying to bait something. Interesting. Let's try this. Let's go real wide. Or should I save mana for a Tumble? No, right? So he equips onto that. It's Scout? Is that? I mean, he does want Scout for Pantheon, but I don't know if it's that good right now. So we can attack with like all these things. This one, and then Vayne.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends.
So Vayne, I think we're safe, right? To be able to attack with Vayne with the quick attack. Because 5 attack should be able to beat most. And like, even if he has a bunch of health, I just say Broadway and we'll get struck first with the quick attack. And we'll lose its damage because it's formidable. That says like single or something. Oh, rally. I mean, I'm down to just attack with everything then, right? I have another Vayne.
This way, come along.
So you get a bunch of damage in here. Possible I shouldn't attack with a 4-2 actually. But I don't really care that much. Yeah, it's dead. I mean, I think we're fine, right? Like, it is scary if he gets this onto Pantheon, I guess. But like, he's so far away from leveling up Pantheon, we can probably just kill him soon.
Cast off your fear and stand as
Like, he
one.
literally can't attack with this Pantheon, I don't think.
Hey, fisher lady, know any good Ionian sea shanties?
Nah, singing scares the fish. At least mine does. Monsters still lurk in Demasia's every
Like, if he does attack, he's like trolling, I'm pretty sure.
Found some
We get rid of the barrier.
Bury me at sea.
Oh, you know what we probably should have done? Is, put, can't even talk. Put a weapon onto one of these things, because now he can attack again, and the only thing I can stop the attack with is my Vayne. I mean, it's still probably fine, because he doesn't want to block this quick attack, so I'm dealing 5. And then I can just, like, if he attacks with this Pantheon, I can just block with my Vayne, and open attack with 6, and I think he has to die unless he has, Guiding Touch, in which case we just rally and probably finish him off that way. Oh, I haven't committed this yet? My bad. I thought I committed it. Just roping him. Yeah. So this goes through for 5. He probably... His attack is honestly kind of bad, but I mean, he can't level up next turn anyways, so I think I just do it. Right? Just kill my Vayne. Actually, there's not really a reason to, right? I could just take it. He can't level up next turn. So, yeah, sure. I'll take the 5 actually, right? Open attack. And he literally loses, like, even if he can protect this, even if he can kill this Vayne, which is possible, he just dies. So he needs like guiding on the Nexus and a buff to stop this. In which case he's basically out of things to do this whole turn. And then we just rally. Oh, he's not even, so he doesn't even survive with that because of impact. So he needs to like single this or something. Or concerted, I guess. But again, he runs into the same problem of losing to Aegis. We also have Tumble. Can we beat 6 with our catch? Catch goes up to 1. This has no health, right? So if we give it, we have nothing else. Damn. We wouldn't be able to beat anyways, though. We would have needed something else. Like, we would have needed, like, a forged one from the combat cook.
I'm not done. Should've stuck to this.
Yeah, we just win. He has no mana. We just rally. And we got him. We have this attack. We also have Tumble with an impact to put on if we want to. So yeah, we're just chilling. That's lit. And I actually kind of like this this deck. I mean, JAX is kind of slow, right? Like JAX would have needed to see a bunch of things strike first. I think he levels up in deck, and I think it was worth to play it out early because then he single combated for some reason and killed a faded unit. Like if that faded unit got really big, that could have been pretty bad, I think. So it was kind of, I think, bad for him to just kill it off right away. What the hell? We're just loading into a game like that? Okay. The darkness? No, Veigar, Norra. Vayne and equipment. Fish fight is sick. I like all this. I like all of this. Fish fight to be able to like attack Norra and Veigar. Same with Jural. If I open attack with Jural, he can't even mini morph, which is kind of nice. Give me something good. Fearsome is sick. It'll be kind of hard for him to remove this, and then also, once he plays Catalyzer, I should get 3 damage.
Come on, where's the competition?
Let's go. Play, what, Vayne now? This gives a portal, so now I'm not really down. Plus, like, we can just fearsome attack with this.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
Down to play this Widowed Huntress. I think this card is actually sick.
Should understand there's no
Like 4/4, like a 4-mana 4/4 challenger tough is pretty nuts. Obviously, you gotta combine it with Aegis or something, but It just always like seems to be overstated for 4 cost, no matter what you play. Yeah. Nice. Can't play that, which feels bad, but we can just get 3 damage. Only take 1 on here. This card is actually awesome. I don't see people like running it. It's like, I don't, maybe I'm wrong. Like it's shit. But it just seems good to me to be able to remove things like enemy veins, like Seraphine, just like any important card you need to. This is when single combat would be better, so he doesn't get these stinky ass pranks.
I'm not dying here.
Can I beat this? Probably, right? Only has 3 mana. What could he do when I'm tough? That's what he can do. Fuck. I don't know if catch. If I had catch, would it have mattered? Yeah. Oh well. That thing dies. We just play this with fearsome.
She looks more capable than most people.
It's gonna get reduced next turn, buddy. That's funny.
But this one is fine.
Yeah, I think we just take we take the tumble. We don't equip any equipment on it. We want the fearsome to guarantee the damage or the face. Takes 4 here. If he mini-morphs, that's like a terrible turn for him, right? I think I'm down. We can't tumble though, we play Giral. We don't need to tumble, I don't think. Just play Giral out. But even if he plays a fearsome unit now, we just drag it off to the side, still guarantee 4 damage. I think going wide is better. He doesn't have portals or anything yet. I think this is better. We have another challenger for something. We can make like this tough one have challenger as well.
Anything can be scattered to its elements.
That's kind of annoying.
Even us.
We can fish fight this. Well, we can't kill with anything yet. Honestly, we want to like drag it with this thing because it doesn't die.
And I'm not interested in dying.
Right? We can entrancing lure this thing. Kinda sucks. And all of our cards stay alive at least. Most of his die. We don't like we still get some damage. And then we can fish feast, or what's it called? Fish fight? Fish feast. We can fish fight. Yeah, if he didn't open. If he opens like that, it's fine. He heals 1 less because it's tough. I'm fine with. Only heals 3. This is another unit, it'll get tough. You could try to kill it right now. And then what would we do?
Big head, big brain.
Oh, we could probably just draw again, right? And then he can't do anything right now to Giral, and then next turn it'll be way harder for him to do anything. Wait, I forgot this is not actually an equipment. I thought this would get tough. I can actually protect it, which I think I should. I have no other equipment in hand. I think just keeping this alive is just like another like potential more damage. Sure, Vow Feast. We have 2 Durals. He literally can't use spells on this open. He literally can't afford anything. So
Purified bolts.
like he literally can't
I will end their suffering.
even mini more for vengeance or anything, right? Because everything would cost 2 more. So he probably just has to pass right here. Take 9. Every turn we get a 0 cost tumble. I think what we do is we play the Piltover and Castaway, try to get like an overwhelm keyword or something, or quick attack now, I guess. Scout is really good actually, right?
This all we got? Hey, I've done more with less.
So what we do, yeah, what we can do is we can actually fist feast this if we don't want to like do the tumble on a 1 cost unit. We like fish feast, we fish strike the thing, right? Then we can put the scout with the tumble onto any one of our units that's like healthy enough to get a good attack. Probably a Dural, and then we can attack with everything again because of scout, the way scout works with that. Alright, Vayne Akshan. I'm dodging Seraphine. I'm happy, I'm happy. We technically are favored into it though, which is funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep Darkin Aegis, but I just like this card, and I want to be able to remove things like Vayne potentially if I can't find other ways to remove it. That's a better way, I guess. Yeah, just play the 1-drop. It'll get tough next turn just by accident from playing this Hookmaster. Give me something good. You already have tough, right? I'm down to just do Shepherd's Authority.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes you're the bait.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
Oh, he just takes 6. That's awesome. That's kind of a lot to take on turn 2. 6 damage. Oh, we got the Entrancing Lure as well. I'm kind of just down to play a Vayne then. I'm not down to block with it, I don't think, because Shapestone. Oh, he just admit. Okay, well he has Bloodletters now. Yeah, you got that. And I wonder if we're supposed to. I think we're supposed to drag this with this, right? This is actually so good. Okay, so what we can do is we give an ally challenger, right? We do this. Then we attack, and if he wants to try to kill this Vayne with his Akshan, which again is not even that great for him, we have catch with onto the Darkin Aegis to give it like 1 extra health and tough. We can beat a lot of stuff. This can't block as well, so we could even tumble this turn. This already has tough built in, and so if we give it the Shepherd's Authority, it'll be extra 2 health. So it'll be 4. Yeah, so we could tumble with Shepherd's Authority. And he just takes 5 damage unless he blocks with one of his champs. That's sick. You're down to 4 already? And also, like, if he doesn't open attack, he might open attack. I mean, again, we can do the same thing with catch to be able to get a blocker that he might not expect, even though he can't block. And then we can also just use this Shepherd's Authority with a fish fight. So slap him with the fucking fish. I don't know who we slap yet. I don't know if I care. Because it can't really block, right? I gotta just play this. Overwhelm sounds sick.
Hey, I've done more with less.
And
Mortality is madness.
we can just block this then, right? Can we kill it? We're more scared of Vayne, right? So we don't want to let him use the Lucky Find at focus speed. I think we just go to try to kill the Vayne. Honestly, we could just do this, where like, we strike each other. No, because we have tumbles to put it back on, don't we? We'll just do the safe way. Oh, we did give him back the swinging glaive. Nice, okay, Vayne's dead. Tumble's 2 mana. He's gonna look for probably attack onto this Akshan.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
You know, single combat actually might have been better. Because then I'm threatening lethal next turn, right? I mean, I still kinda am. This also, if I discard an equipment, if I discard like, oh yeah, I can put overwhelm on at burst speed to catch. I do have lethal regardless right now, right? Because this will 2 would hit, he'd block this potentially. I may block this honestly, and then we just can do whatever.
Full of fear.
And then rally on top of that. We have a lot of things we can do. We can also burst speed, play a blocker. That's 4 mana. But 4 mana for a burst speed unit that has 3 attack is pretty good, because then we're threatening lethal right there. Probably get rid of the what would we get rid of though? Okay, so we have 7 mana. I don't really want to get rid of the overwhelm, because overwhelm could be good with tumbles and stuff, right? To push more damage later. So I'd probably get rid of Shepherd's Authority, which feels kind of bad. We still have 3 mana to work with to do like a tumble and a catch. We can't rally then after that though. But the rally isn't that great right now anyways. I think this is fine. Yeah. And he has to stop 2 of these attacks from connecting. And even if he does like kill Vayne somehow with like some spells, with like Concerted or something, he would need more, right?
Oh, come now.
And then we can just put Overwhelm onto this dude. Yeah, I think we try to kill this thing, right? Oh no, because Overwhelm would kill it, right? Yeah, we do the Overwhelm. Coop an ally with Overwhelm. Yeah, now it's just lethal. And now he has to like stop this, which he probably only has like single for that, maybe a buff. But then we just and then if it dies, we just tumble, put the Overwhelm back onto Vayne, and Vayne would level up as well on that attack and get an extra stat. Let's go. Damn, this deck is actually sick.